All right, so we have an opening here. I had to get to the box beforehand. Let me stop moving the camera so much. Here we go. I was surprised when I went through this. Oh, and by the way, if you'd be so kind as to hit that like button, and please be so kind as to subscribe and, come on back on the next video, of course. But back to our regularly scheduled unboxing. This is actually, I had to take the label off, of course, but I know who it's from, but I could have sworn this was lost in my archives. Long story, but this is like 2 slabs. And the packaging was great. It was obviously a priority mailbox. Another one, the smaller one within the, it's a medium flat rate. With lots of padding on one side, so it kept everything straight. And I think everything arrived in just one good piece. Let's see if we can do this with the help of our trusty cutter and scissors. Okay. Kind of ambidextrous here, so I think it'll be all right. Okay. Oh, the cutting this is save it for the paper. The envelope, Marilla. Okay, put this in the Manila envelope, but that was pretty padded. All right. Let me go easy on this. Now I'm gonna just peel this off. Just use the start closer there. I'll be darned, that's right. I'd wonder where I'd place these. All right, you're in for a treat, folks. Hold on. Let's do the other one right quick. I don't like making these videos too long for anybody. Maybe one of these days, I'll get on camera and, spin a tale and tell you all a good story. But mostly this channel is going to be for some of my artwork and some unboxings. And, bringing you folks hopefully a good time and a relaxing time. Oh, that's right. Yeah, these were, so I have a collection of signature series comics that were drawn on, penciled, inked, both on blank covers. Let me see what we got here. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, this is one of my favorites. Man, I can't believe oh, I know this sounds crazy. You're all going to be like, what? You had this in your archives? I.e. my closet. Okay, folks. Let me back this. Let me just kind of present you all a picture. One of my favorite Batman artists of the modern era. We could all go to Neil Adams. We can go to all these other great artists, but Irv Novick, Frank McLaughlin, Don Newton was a great favorite of mine growing up. But of the modern era of the last 5, 10, 12 years, it would have to be this man. I think he's a Brazilian gentleman from down south, or Spanish. I think it's Brazilian. And that would be Mr. Eddy Burrows. It was a Batman blank comic #1, sketched by Eddy Burrows, signed and inked by Dexter Vines as well, signed in color by Steve Liddick, and it is a 9.8 white pages. Look at that beaut. 24-hour comics, just beautiful to have. It's the work of art. It literally is that art on an empty comic book, but that's fine. Bought and paid for it and had this done just for, yeah. All right. Well, I didn't have this done, but it was an acquisition that I wanted, and I found it in the right place with the right seller. All right, let me go for number 2. This was even scarce. I think it's pretty scarce. I think a drawing like this is rare. This is actually on the actual comic of the Flash, number 39, by none other than, hold your breath, the great, hold that thought, Mr. Shane Davis, who did those beautiful graphic novels of Superman, Year One, or Earth one, whichever one it was. I think it was the Earth one. A 9.6, the Flash number 39. Close-up view, sign and sketch by Shane Davis. Robert Venditti, great writer. Brett Booth and Norm Rapman did the artwork on the inside. Partial blank cover. But man, that is just awesome. This, I just had to have this in my PC. Big fan of the Flash, obviously. Barry Allen, definitely Wally West, both of them. But especially, I'm a big fan of Reverse Flash, Professor Zoom, the arch nemesis. And look at that signature. It's just awesome. Just super duper. The case looks in great shape, intact. No chipping. Okay, well, there's a spot in the back, but that's part of the, that's probably just a color drop from a marker while they were working on it. I can live with that. Apparently CGC could live with it well enough to give it a 9.6, so I'm okay with that. So that's it, folks. The unveiling here. This is a beautiful blank comic book, 24-hour comic book day. Let me angle that a little bit better. Batman by Eddy Burrows. Dexter Vines inking it. Oh, Lydic coloring that. That is just beautiful. And of course, the great Shane Davis on pencils, inks, and color. Woo! I'm loving it. All right, now. Y'all have a great evening or a good morning, however it finds you. Make it a great day. Bright moments.